It's time to review Kit FISTO from the Star Wars Black Series line. Let's do this. Hey guys, me your host Super Sorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. It's Kit FISTO. He never comes out. Kit FISTO is number 112 in the Star Wars Black Series line. We've finally got him, guys, and we've got Plo Koon as well to review soon. I'm so happy we've got some more awesome Jedi from the prequels, and oh, I'm so happy. Now, if they could just give us Ki Adi-Mundi and Shakti and Aayla Secura, I'll be a happy boy. Kit FISTO is amazing, though. I'm so gonna have to create a Jedi Council scene now. Now we've got more of them, because this guy's awesome. And do you know what I always loved about Kit FISTO? The fact that no matter what he was doing, like he always seemed to have a weird little grin on his face, like when he's when he gets shot at by C-3PO and he just uses the Force to knock him over, and he sort of goes, sort of laughs as he does it. He's a really cool Jedi. He's is it called a Nautolan? Is his species? And it was a Jedi Knight that was sadly taken down by Palpatine when Mace Windu and Kit FISTO and a couple other Jedis that I could never remember their names went to go take on Palpatine and confront the Chancellor, and he was sadly taken down. But Kit FISTO was always one of those Jedis in the background that I always loved as a kid, and obviously a big part of the Clone Wars. So like I said, it's number 112 in the Star Wars Black Series line. It is one of the listed ones, which means one of the regular wave figures. It is more or less brand new out. We've not had these long in the UK, maybe over the past couple of days. I know in America it's been around a little bit longer, but over here in the UK we have just received these, as you saw from my haul the other day. Yeah, if they could give us Shakti and Aayla Secura to give us some of the female Jedi as well, that'd be awesome. Can't believe it's taken this long to get these guys. I mean, they are very popular characters from the prequels, especially with Clone Wars being as popular as it is right now. You know the drill, guys. We don't need that. Right, so here is Kit FISTO out of the packaging. Oh, and the reason I said he never comes out, that's a joke from Disney World. They do have in the Disney parks. They did used to have a Plo Koon costume for the cast members to dress up as, so they could have him wander around the parks, and he never came out. So when he came out, it was like stupidly rare. Anyway, so here he is out of the packaging, guys, looking badass. Loving those big eyes; those are very representative. I wish he had a bit more of the grin face. He's got a smirk on his face, but I wish it was the proper grin, so we could hold his hand up and recreate that moment. But they have given us two very nice hands. We've got the Saber holding hand, which is just a basic sort of hand, and then they've given us the sort of more Force sensitive hand that we can sort of hold and have him doing the Force, so that's pretty cool. Not sure how articulation is going to work on that head sculpt. We can make him look down more than up. Up doesn't really work. Left and right does work, but it is hindered by these pieces here. So I'm going to kind of have to use that as an indication for turning. Yes, that's about as much as you're going to get out of him turning wise. His arm does lift up at this top hinge though, and does also rotate. He has also got a single hinged elbow there, but it works like similar to a double, but it is a single hinge. And the hands are on ball joints there as well. He has got his crunch around his abdomen, so you can sort of crunch him around there as well, which is pretty good. The head sculpt isn't bad actually. Looking down is pretty decent, and like I said, you got that crunch there, and then the legs do lift out pretty far actually, as well as forwards and backwards with a top thigh cut. Double hinged knees, that's nice. That's one thing we do have, is the old double hinged knee here. And of course no boot cut, but the feet are on rocker and pivot. His feet are on rocker and pivot, and they do have the holes in the feet should you wish to display the display base, although from the front this time rather than the back of the heel. Interesting. This is a figure, like I said, that I've been wanting for some time as a fan of the prequels, especially Revenge of the Sith being one of my favourite movies of all time. Knowing that's his final appearance in Star Wars. And obviously that final scene on Attack of the Clones as well is a great He's just great, and he's a cool character. Definitely one to have in your collection, I think. And I've got a feeling in time this guy is going to become as rare as the likes of Qui-Gon Jinn, as I think a lot of people are going to buy these and hold on to them, because I don't think there's going to be many of these reselling. Kit Fisto and Plo Koon, people have been wanting them for so long in their Jedi ranks. So just like when Qui-Gon came out, I think a lot of people are going to like say, oh, I'll get it later, and then never find him again. He does have a lightsaber as well, guys, so we will head on over to Muppet Labs and take a closer look at that as well. So, guys, let's head on down to the desk cam and take a closer look at Plo. Plo, Kit Fisto. So, we're here in the Muppet Labs. We've got Kit Fisto in the background there, and he's gladly handed over his lightsaber for Beaker to have a look at, but Beaker didn't want to hold it for some reason today. So, we are going to have a quick look here on the ground here, as you can see. It's got the very nice hilt there. The design on it is very nice. The paint apps are very good there. The little red button there at the bottom and the black and silver trim looks very nice, leading up to the big chunky green lightsaber. These are nice thicker sabers since we've had the new sort of look of sabers and stuff. The old sabers used to be quite thin and flimsy, whereas I'm liking these new thicker plastic blades that we are getting on these newer figures. They are very good. Like I said, just very nice. Can I get that to focus? There we go. Yeah, just a very nice paint app there on that saber. Liking that. Beaker, what are you doing? Stop using the force choke on Master Fisto. Okay, guys, here is Kit Fisto out of the packaging, looking pretty as wish. I'm loving this figure so much. The detailing is so nice as well. He does have a little hole on his belt, by the way, so you can remove the actual blade and hang the hilt from his waist there, just like the other Jedis. But I'm not going to be doing that. I like to display him with his saber. Look at that stance. Ready for battle there with the other hand up, ready to do a force action. It's just such a nice figure, guys. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. They've done a great job. The paint apps are beautiful. I've not found any real issues other than around his eyes. There are a little bit of like extra pinky skinny bits that make him look a little bit derpy, but other than that, I mean, it's a pretty immaculate paint job. Even the robes and stuff are very well presented. They look very nice, and they've even added like crinkles and stuff to make them look worn. So when he stands like the way I've got him stood now, it looks like the jacket sort of like is crinkled inwards to like indicate that he's raised his arms and stuff. So I mean, that's pretty decent. And the actual hair pieces themselves, they're all individually coloured. There's a slight red variation going into some of them as well, which gives that indication of thickness and, like, they're alive, you know what I mean? Like, some are green, some are red, and there's, like, tinges of different colours going on. And I like all the little blue dot patterns that's continued throughout. I wish they'd have continued those onto his hands a little bit, but they have continued that red sort of variation. But I wish they'd have gone with more of these little blue spots, maybe just across the hand as well, have one or two of them. Just to give it the full look. Obviously, it's all over his skin, so he's a little bit funny to stand, but once you've got the feet both flat to the ground, he is pretty sturdy. Just like I am using like a little bench here, so it isn't the sturdiest of dioramas, to be honest, right now. But it still looks really cool. I'm loving the way I've got him posed right now, and I'm just loving this figure. So happy we finally have it in the collection, guys. We finally have a Kit Fisto. Stay tuned, because I will be doing Plo Koon as well this week, as well as Anakin and Obi-Wan. I might do Anakin and Obi-Wan together and do some comparisons to the older figures. Or if you'd rather see individual reviews, let us know in the comments down below. And who do you want to see review next, guys? Do you want to see me do that one, or shall I do Plo Koon next? Or shall I do Luke and Yoda? Or shall I jump ship completely and do the Boba Fett from the Galaxy of Adventures? Or should I do something completely off the chain and do some Power Rangers or some G.I. Joes? Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next on the channel. If you haven't already, go back and check out our toy hunt video. It's the first toy hunt we've done since more or less the beginning of the year. And also, please do check out our Spider-Man review from the other day. That was really good. But let's compare Kit Fisto to some other Hasbro characters. Here he is flanked by some Stormtroopers. These are the Carbonite Stormtroopers. If you haven't seen those reviews, please check them out. We've also done the Carbonite Darth Vader as well, as you can see in that look wheel. because that's how he compares to the Stormies. And some more from Power Rangers and G.I. Joe Destro there. Not bad. He's a little bit one of the shorter characters, I think, but definitely a worthy addition to your collection, especially if you're a fan of the prequels and basically want to collect the Jedi, the Jedi Council. I couldn't think of the word then. So guys, what are your thoughts on Kit? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's review, guys, then please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.